Hey, what's up? This is a tutorial for Boredom by Tyler the Creator off his new album called Flower Boy. And someone requested that I did this on my last video. If you haven't checked that out, I'll link it down below. It's just me playing over the song, and the first half of this video is going to be me showing you how to play the actual song, like all the chords and stuff, and the second half is going to be me showing you how I played it. So some techniques I used, such as family diminished chords, to different ways I harmonized, and different voicings. I'll show you all of that. That'll probably be halfway through the video. So first I'm just going to play through the chorus with the song. Alright, so first off, the song is in the key of A flat major, and the chord progression is a 2-5-1 in the key of A flat. So if you don't know what 2-5-1 is, there are tons of videos out there showing you what it is, and Amy Nolte has great videos for that, and I'll link her down below. She breaks down 2-5-1s and how to voice lead them and everything, and she has different exercises for you guys, and definitely check her out. So first chord is a B flat minor 7. So we have B flat in the left hand, then in the right hand we have D flat, F, and A flat. Next chord is E flat 7. In the left hand we have E flat, right hand we have D flat, E flat, G. So we have B flat minor, and we have E flat 7. And now we have A flat major 7. So that's A flat in the left hand. Right hand we have C, E flat, G. So all together the 2-5-1 is B flat minor, E flat 7, and A flat major 7. He plays the left hand a bit differently. Instead of just going 2-5-1, he uses a technique called chromatic approach notes. It's basically playing a half step above or below your target note. In this case it's E flat. So we're starting from B flat minor 7, and then we're targeting E flat, but we can approach it either E natural or D natural. In this case Tyler goes a half step above, and then he plays the E flat, so it goes. And then he does the same thing for A flat. He approaches it a half step above, so A natural, and then A flat. And it's important to work on your rhythm while doing this, so make sure you're playing in time, make sure you count and subdivide since we're dealing with eighth notes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3. Let me do it a bit slower. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2. The B flat minor 7 chord comes on beat 1. 1, 2, and. This approach note, E natural, comes on the and of 2. 1, and 2, and 3. E flat 7 comes on 3, beat 3. And then right after that, the A natural comes on the and of 3. So you have this all happening in eighth notes. So 1, and 2, and 3, and 1, and 2, and 3, and this A flat major 7 doesn't come on 1. It comes on the and of 4, which is called anticipation. And that's really important in jazz comping and lots of stuff. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, 3. 3, 4. So to finish off the progression, Tyler, the creator, he plays a B flat 9 sus chord, also known as A flat major triad over a B flat. So we have B flat in the left hand, we have A flat, C, E flat, and this resolves to E flat major 7. E flat in the left hand, G, B flat, D. He also anticipates a E flat major 7 as well, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So be sure to rewind and play along with me when I play through the song. So now that we have the chorus down, let me play through the verses.
Boredom, 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 but my bedroom flows a serial burial. I'm serious, I hate them all. Dry boxes, bodies, yeah, I call them. If we're talking about real bills, that's my stomach can't solve. I've been in this fucking room so long, my eyeballs are turning to drywall. My friends suck, fuck them, I'm over them. Hi, y'all ain't hit me all day. What the fuck is the problem? Is it me, cause I'm not solved?
Alright, so the verses, it starts off the same. We have the same 2, 5, 1 and A flat, and it's the same exact rhythms. But then what Tyler does is he makes this A flat major 7 chord, he turns that into a minor chord, and he does this by just lowering the C and the G from the A flat major 7 chord, and he just lowers them by half step. So now we have a G sharp minor chord, G sharp in the left hand, B, D sharp, and F sharp. And what this does is it creates another 2, 5, 1, but this time in the key of F sharp major. So we have our minor 2 chord now. And then he goes to the 5, 7 chord, the C sharp 7, and that's C sharp. And in the right hand we have B natural, C sharp, F natural. And then we have F sharp major 7, F sharp, A sharp, C sharp, F. And if you want to keep doing those chromatic approach notes, they're D natural to C sharp, and then G natural to F sharp. So it's so after he lands on the F sharp major 7, he does this whole thing one more time, and he makes that F sharp major 7 an F sharp minor 7 by lowering the A sharp and the F. So from F sharp major 7, lower the A sharp and the F. So now we have F sharp, A, C sharp, and E. And then we have B7, B, A, B, D sharp. And then we have E major 7. So this is 2, 5, 1 in the key of E. So we have E, G sharp, B, D sharp. And if you want to play the approach notes as well here, you don't have to do it, but C natural to B, F natural to E. So all together we have and he ends off this chord progression the same way he does in the chorus, the B flat 9 sus chord to the E flat major 7. So rewind and play with me on the playthrough. Alright, so now I'm gonna run through some of the techniques I used in my cover video, so let me just watch that real quick. Alright, so what I did there, I just played through the progression, and while I'm sitting on this A flat major chord for like 4 beats, like a whole measure, I forgot what I did, but there's a lot of cool stuff you could do over this. So maybe a B flat sus, B flat, E flat, F, and I guess you could play another B flat on top. So I could just run up with those notes because those notes all fit in the A flat major scale, and so it's a pretty combination of notes. So you could also use maybe E flat sus, so E flat, A flat, B flat, or F sus. There are a lot of different things you could do. I forgot what I did in the moment, but I usually do a lot of stuff like that. Just embellishments. Alright, so there, I played this 2-5-1 a bit differently. Instead of playing it like this, I voiced it like this. In the right hand, D flat, A flat, and then the C. So I have the 3rd of the chord, the 7th, and I have the 9th. And then I go to E flat by just lowering this A flat down a half step. So now I have 7th on the bottom, 3rd, and 13th, tension 13th, which is the C natural. And then I have the A flat major 7 chord, I have C, G, and I have the 9th, which is B flat. So adding 9ths and 13ths really color your chord better. I mean, not better, but... And I just like the sound. Alright, so I actually just learned that in my previous lesson before I recorded this. And my teacher was telling me about family diminished chords. So let me break it down for you real quick. So our target chord is B flat minor, since this is the chord that starts our progression off. A good way to resolve to any chord is to find the 7th diminished of the chord you want to resolve to. So to find the 7th diminished, you just... So here we have B flat minor. You just go down 1/2 step from B flat, and you build a diminished chord on this note. So all minor thirds. So that's our diminished chord. And this resolves nicely to B flat minor or B flat major. In this case, we're dealing with B flat minor 7. And this chord is the same as this chord. So these two are the same. All 4 of these chords are the same actually, because you just take this note, you bring it up top. It's just different inversions. They're all diminished. So grasping this logic, you can create 4 different family chords. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I start with a F major triad. I have root, 3rd, 5th, and then back to the root. And I'm playing the bottom voice with my left thumb. So this isn't a diminished chord, this is a major triad. So we're gonna make it a diminished chord though. And we do this by lowering the bottom voice by a whole step and raising the top voice by a half step. So, and we hold down these middle voices. So we have... So this creates our diminished chord. And this is actually a drop-2 voicing of a diminished chord. Because here, look, a drop-2 voicing is when you have a diminished chord, or when you have any chord, and you take the 2nd note from the top, which is, in this case, is E flat, and you drop it down the octave. So this creates a wider sound, and it's really good for voicing your chords. Bill Evans did it a lot in his music. And there's other stuff like drop-3 voicings and drop-2 and 4 voicings. But I'm pretty sure drop-2 voicings are the most common. So from here we're going to go down to D major. And we're going to do the same thing. So down a whole step, up a half step. And here we have this another drop-2 voicing of the diminished chord. So we're running through the family chords. And this is all A diminished. That resolves nicely. Just different inversions. So we start with F major, D major, and now we're going to B major. So we're gonna half B major triad, and we're gonna lower this by a whole step, raise this a half step, and then we're gonna go to A flat major. Gonna lower this a whole step and raise this a half step, and that's how you get to B flat minor. Like these F major, D major, B major, and A flat major also create a diminished chord. So when I'm playing this, just look at my left hand. It's creating a diminished scale. It's a whole half scale. So whole step, half step, whole step, half step, whole step, half step, whole step. So that's a diminished scale as well. Now you could also move inwards as well. So you could move the bottom voice in a half step and move the top voice down a whole step. So right there, I just kind of complemented a melody that was already going on. So let me see if I can find it in the actual song. So that melody goes like da 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 do da do. Here it is again. So when it says that, I play. So it's basically just a call and response type of thing, and I'm harmonizing it. So the original line goes like, but my left hand is playing, and my right hand's playing along with that, harmonizing. So it's my left hand's playing E flat F, E flat F, E flat, B flat, while my right hand's playing G, A flat, G, A flat, G, B flat. And then I add an F. And then back to E flat and G. And then back to the B flat, F, B flat.
Boredom, but my bedroom flows a serial burial. I'm serious, I ate them all, dry box of bodies, yeah, I count them. If I'm talking about real meals, that's my stomach, yeah, sorry.
Alright, so there, I'm kind of using the same technique as the family diminished stuff, but except I'm harmonizing a line that's happening in the music. It goes like... Let me see if I can find it.
Boredom, but my bedroom flows a serial burial. I'm serious, I ate them all.
Yeah, so it's actually E flat, D, C, B flat, F. And what I'm doing is same things, but starting on E flat. So I have an E flat triad, and I kind of break from the rule. I can't remember exactly what I did, but it's kind of like that same concept. The line continues to descend. The next progression it goes to. So I'm just harmonizing it. I can't remember exactly what I did, but I'm just doing like four voice harmonies, kind of.
Y'all ain't hit me all day. What the fuck is the problem? Is it me? Cause I'm not solved. I'm bored.
Alright, so that, I didn't really know what I was doing. I was just serious. I wasn't taking it really serious. I'm just really playing four notes. It's just this G, B, C, D.